there is this misnomer that people think, if I just rack up a few do-gooder points, if I'm a relatively good person, I'm going to be okay with God. But it's possible, and it happens all the time, to be a relatively good person, but miss the point of life. By the world standards, you can be wildly successful, a relatively good person, and miss life. And if you miss the point of life, that's disastrous. Listen to the question that Jesus asks. He's asking us to do the math. Luke chapter 9, verse 25. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world, but you yourself are lost or destroyed? Some translations say, what do you benefit if you gain the whole world, but lose your soul? So you apparently win in this life, but in the end you actually lose because you missed life, the life that you were created to live. So what is that life that we are created to live that some of us miss? We think the point of life is embedded in our mission statement, a mission statement that has served us now at Cedar Creek Church for some 18 years. Cedar Creek Church exists to help spiritually restless and unchurched people love God, love Jesus with all their heart, serve others with passion, and to boldly tell the world about Christ. We simplify it in our kids ministry called Cedarville, where we take care of kids week in and week out, from nursery all the way up through grade 5. How do we simplify it? We say life is about loving, serving, and telling. Loving God, loving Jesus, serving others, and telling the world about Christ. That's the point of life. And by the way, that's how to make your life count. And that's the series that we're in. That's the answer to this series. How to make your life count? Love God, love Jesus, serve others, and tell the world about Christ.
Decided to give it a try, and the first time we stepped in the doors, we fell in love with Cedar Creek. I became involved with life support because I wanted to get more involved in the church. And then through that, this year we kicked off Celebrate Recovery. My way of helping and what I could do for the church is to help people that are going through the same thing that I've went through. I got a purpose now that I feel that I can help in leading people to Christ.
One of the biggest things I have to say in my life is full of grace. God has given me second chances. I have a second marriage to a husband that is just beyond wonderful, a Christian man who's growing in Christ every day, and that's just such a blessing to me. And we're growing as a family together. It's just been grace all over. Even though I've accepted Christ as a young child, you still make mistakes. You still fall into sin. You still fall away from God at times, but there's always grace, and the Lord meets you wherever you're at and is always willing to bring you back.
I try to be a shining light now at work because, I'm still in the military, and I try to be a shining light with my peers at work and not be the guy that's out there boozing it up with everybody and being the same as I was before. I want to show them that my life has changed, and maybe by showing them that I'm different now, that maybe they'll want to know what's making me different.
Now Cedar Creek was showing me how to find a relationship with Christ again. And because of that, for the first time in a long time, I feel contentment again. I feel happiness. And I know that Cedar Creek is helping me become the man that Christ has always wanted me to become.